Orleans Saints. Two teams here fresh off Week 1 victories. Who can keep it going as we're underway on EA Sports? And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Down. Set.
Now a first carry for the former Tar Heel, Javonte Williams. The game's first play produces 6 yards, brings up 2nd down. Well, this defense for the Falcons, terrific last week in the season-opening victory.
It was a little bit enlightening talking with the defensive coordinator about their performance last week because the feeling was that it was a good, solid performance. They did what they needed to do to get the job done and get the win, but definitely a few lapses that they're looking to correct.
Here's 2nd and 4 from the 24.
Set. Ready. Hut.
They run it again with Williams. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 12 yards there, good for a Saints first down. That O-line, they cleared a big hole there on that run.
The athleticism of offensive lines continues to evolve, and we're seeing it here. Not only are they controlling things right at the line of scrimmage, but they're able to get upfield to get to what we call the 2nd and the 3rd levels. You know, get to the linebacker spot, the secondary spot, getting all the way downfield with their blocking, which helps keep the running back clean.
They'll try to continue that trend here this afternoon.
Here we go. Set. Drill. Green. Black. 95. Black shot. Hey, check mega. Ready?
They'll throw. Here's Rattler. It's caught by Mike Evans. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43. The Saints at 1-0 on the year following the win in Week 1. And they've gotten a pretty good deal from the schedule makers as well. Home dates in Weeks 1 and 2.
And I would believe that they would need to take advantage of that, partner, because as you can imagine, the road dates will pile up later this season. So this is a great opportunity for them to put some early distance on the rest of the division and create a little bit of a cushion for them for later in the year.
They give it to Williams, running right. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Give him a yard on the run there, and that's going to set up a 3rd down and 2. You talk about this Falcon defense. Now, they've been a very good unit against the pass, defending at 5th best in the league.
And, hey, they were stingy in the opener. Didn't allow much of anything at all through the air. So now they come into Week 2 saying, hey, let's see if we can do even better. Let's go ahead and get to that number 1 spot.
2 yards still to go. 3rd down now.
Set. Hut. Black 40. Rail. Yellow.
Now with just 1 second showing on the play clock, we're going to get a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. They need 2. Here's 3rd down.
Let's go now. 52 blue. Zoom black. Hey, go Fury. Hut.
Here's Rattler. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
That was their first 3rd down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key 3rd down throws.
He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. Taken in at the 11. We'll call it a 42-yard punt, 3 on the return. And the Falcons will get it 1st and 10 from deep in their own territory. Looking to put a drive together. A run for the first time with Bijan Robinson. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
Well, at the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to huddle and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
Here's a screen for Robinson. And he'll lose yardage here, back to the 15. It'll be a loss of 2, maybe 3 on the play. And that brings up 3rd and a full 10 yards. Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. To the air, Penix. This one hauled in, and again it's Robinson. And he works free. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. A big play there on the catch and run. And it's going to yield a new set of downs.
That turned into a very well-orchestrated play right there. Going to work his way out of the backfield to the right. And after he looked it in, he found plenty of space to roam and picked up big yardage.
Now Penix. Over the middle, caught by London. And he'll work free from one tackler, but that's about all as he's taken down. It'll go as a gain of 4. And that will bring up 2nd down. You look at the Saints defense. They come into this one ranked number 5 in the NFL against the run.
We know it's only week 1, but the results look pretty good so far. The key is, can they do it week in and week out? Because right now, they're not awarding any championships or trophies after 1 week of performance. Got some nice young faces playing for them. Let's see if they can get this going.
At London, the motion man right. They'll throw with Penix. He's going to air one out. Man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. It's a big play there for Atlanta. 51 yards. Well, they clearly wanted to come out, Charles, and be aggressive throwing the football, and they've been pretty efficient along with that aggressiveness. He's now 4 of 4 on this opening drive.
Yeah, and that's led to a fresh set of downs. I like what he's doing back there. You can tell he's at ease, feels good about what he's doing. I think if I'm the play caller, I'm reading that, and I'm continuing to let him throw the football.
Now they bring a receiver in motion right. Robinson will get about halfway there as he takes this from the 4 down to the 2. Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball on this drive and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. Makes it very, very difficult for him.
Touchdown, Falcons! A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Falcons will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Extra point up and through by Myers. And that makes the score 7-0. Atlanta's 11 ready to go, and they kick it away. And bulldozing his way through. And he's going to be out of bounds here as the run back will leave him shy of the 20-yard line. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. Now, early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game. But I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice. But at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
From the 21, here's the 2nd and 8.
Come on, set.
Throwing is Rattler. Little pitch and catch to the tight end, Knox. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And that will bring up 3rd and 1. After 7-0 on EA Sports. Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1.
Let's go. Yellow, ready.
They'll try and run for it. Here's Williams. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave them with a 4th down. Yes, it's the first half, but we'll see if that stuff there on 3rd and 1 comes back to haunt them.
I hope you don't mind, but it's not going to stop me from putting a check mark next to this play. Let's look back as this game progresses and see if this is one of the key plays in the game, even though it occurred early.
And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call.
Here we go.
They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard.
Yellow. Set.
They'll go. Here's Rattler. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert.
36-yard line.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Set, ready. Blue 30, ultra. Go ultra. Ready?
Now Rattler. And a quick throw here, that's complete. That'll give them 8 that time. And they'll be left with 2nd and a couple.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 43-yard line.
Ready, ready. Here we go. Hut, hut.
They go back to the ground with Williams. And this will wind up a Saints 1st down as good running gets him to about the 44.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and turn his legs for a really nice pickup.
From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. Again, it's Williams. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
I tell you, he brings the wood when he comes flying up in run support. He may be a safety, but he hits like a linebacker.
A small bit of adversity here on what's been a strong drive as they come up 2nd and 12.
Field, 60 red.
Rattler wants to throw it. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. That'll go for a gain of 7. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now.
But it appears that they read man defense and went to the out route, and what you have to do on that one is a receiver's got to make sure he works the defender towards the middle of the field to give himself space to cut to the outside and have that ball delivered with good timing, and they got it done.
50 green. Hut, hut.
From the gun, here's Rattler. Over the middle to Evans. And he's going to be a yard short. Needed 4, but got 3.
3 yards. It's now 4th down and 1.
Trouble, 38.
Check.
Set, hunt.
On fourth down, here's Rattler. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he picks up the first before he's taken down at the 29. Well, we kind of looked at each other as they decided to go for it, but in the end, great execution, a 6-yard gain, and it all works out. So the drive stays alive after the fourth down conversion. First and 10 inside the 30.
Black, 95. Shot, 17, check, 2. Set.
To the air is Rattler. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
Here's second and 10.
Let's go now. Red, 38. Black Ultra.
On play action, Rattler. Here's Johnson with a reception. Touchdown. Juwan Johnson, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Saints are within an extra point of tying up this ball game.
Did you see how the linebackers froze for just a second? That's why you run play action. You want to keep them rooted in the spot and create a little bit of extra space so your tight end can find some room behind him. And then the quarterback finds his target downfield, and he turns it into 6 points.
Extra point by Ryland, up and good. And we are tied at 7.
Chad Ryland.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And Charles, these early season in-division games are always interesting because you're still kind of figuring yourself out, but you want to know as much as you can about the opponent, especially when it's a division matchup. So I'm curious to see how the rest of this one plays out.
Yeah, that's a good point because they're still trying to work things out. They don't know everything about their own team, let alone trying to figure out their opponent. But you've got to do both on the fly, don't you? While the game's being played, figure it out both ways and try and find a way to win.
Second and 10. Robinson up the middle. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line. A 5-yard pickup on the play.
Penix working out of the gun here. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's going to have a Falcons first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
We often hear the phrase sure-handed tight ends, and he certainly fits into that category. Plus, he's got a quarterback who knows to look his way when they need a big pickup. And on this play, he finds him for the first down.
Here's Penix. Right back to Pitts again.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Good footwork at the 30. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2. So as they talk it over, we step aside.
First down, Atlanta.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
Let's go. Cougar 19.
And looking to throw, Penix. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
My first thought is surprise, because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
Now a 2nd and 10.
Let's go now.
Straight ahead, it's Robinson. The tough run gets him just inside the 10 to the 9, but no further. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
This will be the 8th play of the drive. It's 3rd and 7. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Drake London, a 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Falcons will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. Myers connects on the PAT. And that makes the score 14-7. Atlanta's 11 ready to go, and they kick it away. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
Ready, break.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started.
Ready,
And with time
ready.
quickly
Red
fading
ball,
here in the
yellow.
2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
15 yards.
Now the Saints will use their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line.
Set, hut. You, yellow, 45. White. Red, cycle. Yellow, go. Ready, ready.
Back to throw. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Okay, break.
So 2nd down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40.
60 red.
He'll look to throw. Airing this one out for Evans. This is caught inside the 15. He's going to be brought down there in the field of play. And the clock will run, no timeouts. They will not have the chance to bring out the field goal unit. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Chad Ryland to kick off.
A one-touchdown ball game, 14-7 our scores. We get back at it on EA Sports. And that's going to be short of the landing zone. It doesn't make it there, so that means the ball's going to come out to the 40. looking to put a drive together. They'll go play action here with Penix. And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the second half. That's just his second incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit, a lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
Robinson, he'll try the left side. And good running there as he'll take this all the way up to midfield. Working with the lead, trying to get to 2-0. Here's 1st and 10. Back to Robinson now on 1st down. Knifes his way forward here, but just 3 yards on the play. Second down.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here, because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
From the 46-yard line, a 2nd down and 6.
Shut up! 18 Cardinal! 18 Cardinal! Cut my team! Cut my team! Warrior 17! Dragon 60!
Looking to throw, Penix. Man open is Robinson. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. 36 yards on the play.
And the offense is saying to itself right now, if only they were all this easy, because he was wide open. And once he made the catch, plenty of room to work his way downfield. That was a breakdown on the defensive side of the ball, one that they want to fix immediately.
So now, following the big play, they've got a 1st and goal all the way down at the 10. Play fake, and they'll throw with Penix. Touchdown, Falcons! A great play there with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Falcons take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Extra point up and through by Myers. And it's now 21-7. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And that's pretty good coverage by the kick team, as he'll only be able to get this past the 15-yard line and no further.
At their own 16-yard line.
And now a timeout defensively by the Falcons. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. Looking to put a drive together.
Come on, set. 33. Needle Blues. Blue Strikers. Set.
They'll throw. Here's Rattler. There's a short one caught by Johnson. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. 10 yards, good for the Saints. 1st down.
And this is what they're going to need more of. It's the 3rd quarter. You're trailing. You've got to come out with a renewed sense of purpose. And that's a nice way to kick off the drive with good yardage and a 1st down.
Got it.
3 tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10.
Here we go. Zoom black. Hut, hut.
They'll give to Williams, running right. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Not a lot of running room there. Not a place to make a cut and kind of exit out, because they had everything bottled up. Looked to me like the linemen were taking on their blocks really well and giving up no creases.
Ready up.
Inside 4 minutes to go, 3rd quarter.
Set. Yellow, 22. Black Ultra. Check Fury. Claws red. Set, hut.
Here's Rattler. And this one incomplete. Threw it down at the feet of his receiver. Maybe a little over-anxious in the pocket there. He just didn't look comfortable on that throw.
No, he didn't, because it wasn't his normal fluid delivery. And I think you might have had it right. Wasn't really confident with what he saw downfield and almost felt like he wanted to pull that one back.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down.
Here we go. 60 red. 60 red. Ready?
Looking to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Looks like another empty possession offensively. And you're at that point in the game where you can't afford too many more of these. So this is going to require some heavy thinking on the sideline to figure out what they can do to crack this defense.
And here's a very low-line drive, almost whiffed on it. And this one will be touchdown inside the 40-yard line.
At their own 39-yard line.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their fourth possession. Touchdowns on their first three possessions. I mean, this defense, they can't seem to stop them. It's like they're on skates.
Great analogy, Brandon, because they are pushing them back and winning everything at the line of scrimmage. They've just been laying down tracks towards the opposite end zone. So, to themselves, all they're saying is, if we don't make a mistake, there's no way they can stop us.
To the air, Penix sets up the screen to Robinson. And he's able to break out of one tackle, but then quickly brought down. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. Now Penix. And that is incomplete. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's the perfect word for it, precise, because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
A 40-yard punt, 1 yard on the return. And the Saints will take over with a first down and 10.
At their own 17-yard line.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. Over on the sideline, hoping to hit that reset button between possessions. Last time out, they had to punt it away. This time hoping to finish this thing off in the end zone. They'll try and start this drive in the air. This one swung out to Williams. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And that'll make it second down.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. But linebackers nowadays, they run like backs. And they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
50, green. Slice blue. Red, yellow. Stripe. Check striping. Set, go.
Throwing is Rattler. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Work to do here to avoid falling to 1-1, but this is first and 10 right now.
Set, hut. Set.
On the ground, it's Ford. We'll get this up to about the 44.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
2nd down and 6 now.
Down. Hut.
He'll look to throw. There's a short one to the tight end, Johnson. Still going. Look at the big man rumble. Touchdown, New Orleans. Juwan Johnson with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Saints have got it back to within a score. Well, that's pretty impressive, Charles. It's one thing to be an elite speed wide receiver and have all that yards after the catch into the end zone, but from your tight end?
Yeah, you don't get that very often. What you're describing is more like a Tyreek Hill, a Devontae Adams, and Antonio Brown. You're not talking about a guy that lines up or can line up in line and look like an extra tackle on running plays. He took that bad boy downfield just like he was a scat back.
Before the game, he told me, I'm going to have a zinger or two today. And I was like, oh, a zinger or two? I guess that's a zinger, right?
That's a zinger.
And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line.
At their own 20-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. Pretty important third-quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead.
Get him, get him!
They'll throw with Penix. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. Oh, he had a man running free, but he overshot him, and it's incomplete.